The date is August 5th, 2011. Bodybuilding influencer Zyzz has not returned back from vacation to his family's home. He had told his family he would be back home on this day. His family became worried. They texted and called him, but nobody answered. Time slowly ticks away as 3 days pass by. Zyzz is still nowhere to be seen. All of a sudden, Zyzz's family hears a knock on the door. They look through the peephole and expect to see Zyzz on the other side, but it's not him, it's the police. Zyzz's family cautiously opens the door. The police officer is holding a paper with Zyzz's name on it. It's Zyzz's death certificate. Before Zyzz was known by the world as Zyzz, he was known by his school as a nerd. He was the captain of his school's chess club and finished at the top of his grade. He always wanted to start training in the gym, but he lacked the motivation to do so. In 11th grade, he chose the gym as his sport for PE and people made fun of him. They didn't think Zyzz had the potential to grow in size. After all, Zyzz stood at a height of 6'1" and 145 pounds. He was literally a walking stick. Zyzz would always have his lunch money stolen from him. He even had chalk dusters thrown at him. When the holidays came around, he went clubbing every weekend. Zyzz noticed that whenever a jack dude walked by, they had a presence a lot greater than that of a normal person. The guys respected them, and the girls are all over them. And really, who wouldn't want that? To cope with his insecurities, Zyzz spent all of his time playing video games in his bedroom. He wouldn't even walk outside by himself because he was too insecure with his body. His brother had been training in the gym for a year. Zyzz was impressed by the progress that his brother was making and was inspired to do the same. So after graduating high school, Zyzz sold his World of Warcraft account for $500. $500 was enough to get 1 year of gym membership at Fitness First in Sydney, Australia. Zyzz signed up for the gym, but he didn't know his first day at the gym would be a failure. Zyzz decided to work out his chest and walked over to the bench press. He put on 30 kilos or 66 pounds and planned to do 15 reps. At first, the set went well, but then on the 15th rep, he couldn't finish it. The biggest guy in the gym walked over and picked up the bar with one hand. Zyzz was extremely embarrassed. But despite his failure, Zyzz was determined to get stronger. He put on his favorite music and trained so hard that time felt like it was nothing. His mindset went from I hate leg day to I love leg day and I can't wait to squat. After 1 year of training, Zyzz gained a noticeable amount of size. He started going to parties with his brother and people began to respect him. But even though Zyzz made tons of progress already, he wanted to become bigger and needed to do it fast. He posted on bodybuilding.com asking, "Here's a pic of me on the left and my aim in exactly 1 year. Is that too much of a difference to get in 1 year?" Zyzz was willing to do anything he could to get bigger and he knew steroids could do the trick. So he started a 3-month cycle of testosterone. He ate like a horse and put on tons of weight. Even his brother was shocked as Zyzz began putting on more weight than him. After a 2-month break from steroids, he started using D-Bot and Deca, which he used for the next 3 months. Zyzz began posting videos on social media with the goal of inspiring others to transform their bodies like him. But as he started gaining fame on social media, people criticized him for the weak parts in his physique. He felt a growing pressure to become the most aesthetic person, and the answer to that was more PEDs. So Zyzz moved on to the hardest PEDs on the market, Tren and Sustanon. Tren made Zyzz's confidence go through the roof. He didn't care what people thought about him at all.
Zyzz, you are a tossed bucket. I don't like your videos, you're ugly.
With his new confidence, Zyzz made videos playing into the gym bro stereotype as a joke. His videos suddenly began spreading around social media like wildfire. He popularized phrases like, "You Myron brah? Come at me brah."
Come at me, bro. Are you fucking Myron brah? Sit, Myron brah.
Zyzz was playing into the persona of the jack dude at parties that he was always jealous of, and he took that persona to the extreme. Today, some religious Jesus nerds came to my door wanting to tell me about the power of Christ. I was in my underwear because it was hot, and told them to look at how striated my quads were. They looked weirded out, but deep down I could tell they were Myron. I then did a lat spread and closed the door and ate some steak. So how was your day? Even though Zyzz was just a gym bro persona that he was playing into, people took the Zyzz persona seriously. While most people have caught on, I still think it's hilarious how many still think my videos are me being serious and not realizing it's taking the piss for the lols. Seriously, I could make a video rocking up to the club with nothing but short shorts and sunnies, and the responses will still be, "Wow, what a douche. Does he love himself that much he thinks he can get in like that? What a show-off loser." Lamau. With his new fame, Zyzz partied harder and harder. He did more party substances, more steroids, and made more trolling videos. Everyone respected him because he never took life too seriously. With his jacked friends and brother, he started his own crew that he named the Aesthetics Crew. His brother also got the nickname Chest Bra after he made a video saying, "You admiring my chest bra?" By the age of 22, after just 3 consistent years at the gym, Zyzz had an extremely aesthetic physique. At a height of 6'1" and 210 pounds shredded, Zyzz could be recognized from afar. Despite his size though, Zyzz was one of the friendliest people ever. He always stood up for skinny teenagers who wanted to gain muscle like him. Instead of intimidating people with his muscle, he inspired skinny teens to do the same. Zyzz was gaining so much popularity that he made appearances at events. He made his own protein powder and clothing and even appeared on a TV show called The National Road Trip. Gymshark literally relied on Zyzz to bring their clothing to fame. But behind the fame and confidence shown on screen, Zyzz was still the same insecure person that he was before his transformation, and the fame was becoming too much for him. Whenever Zyzz went to the festivals, hundreds of people would ask to take a picture with him. At first, Zyzz thought the attention was amazing. He responded to the fame by continuing to troll. When he got DMs from women on Facebook, he played into the Zyzz character. In one DM, he said, "I appreciate your offer, but no thanks. You are a 7 out of 10 at best. And because I am a lot more beautiful than you physically, I do not think there is a reason why I must undertake a chat with you." While Zyzz loved the fame at first, he realized over time that his fame was eating away at his normal life. I'm not joking how many photos I get asked for. At a festival, it's up to 400 to 500 sometimes. First few months was like, whoa, this is awesome. Other times you can't be effed, and I feel sorry for my mates who have to put up with it now when they are out with me. At the end of the day, Zyzz was still the same insecure person who liked playing video games. With over 400,000 followers on Facebook, his fame just made everything worse. Zyzz began reverting back to his normal self. Every time he went outside, he always needed to bring some friends around because of the anxiety he had.
He used to be fucking scared just to go out in public, bro, that he needed to bring 2 or 3 of his mates everywhere he went just because of the anxiety and the paranoia that he used to get from going out.
Zyzz even started skipping festivals to play video games instead. 2 events/festivals on yesterday, but I stayed home and played New Super Mario Bros. And Wii and got up to World 6. Zyzz began feeling jealous of normal people that live normal lives. If I can be serious for a minute, many people say they are jealous of me, but I'm also jealous of most people, for they get to see me in 360 degrees real life angles. And since I control myself, I will never know what that would truly be like. The problem was that Zyzz wasn't actually Zyzz. The whole time, he was just trolling and so many people didn't realize that. He wanted to inspire other skinny teens, but instead, all people took away was the Zyzz character. What fame? Getting back to call out "come at me bro" and "you Myron" every time I tried to go shopping? If anything, I would ask him to take down the original video now if he can please. Zyzz was done playing as Zyzz. He wanted to stop partying, stop meeting fake people, and make some positive change for once. He decided that it was time to retire as Zyzz. I am sad to announce that I am officially finished with training, festivals, and being Zyzz. I want to move my life in other directions, and I find myself far too involved in a lifestyle with no genuine substance. Meeting far too many fake people/girls who, if I didn't look the way I did, would have never given me the time of day. Time to get back to studying. There's more to life than partying. Zyzz needed to take a break from all the chaos. So before making a switch in his character, he decided to go to Thailand and take a break to think about his future. Zyzz's trip to Thailand was supposed to be a pretty short one, but as his vacation was wrapping up, he texted his brother that he would be extending his vacation. Zyzz now planned to come back on August 5th, 2012. On August 8th, a police officer informed Zyzz's family that at the age of just 22, Zyzz died of heart failure in a sauna. Zyzz had a heart defect, and its onset had been sped up through party substances and steroids. Chest Bra and the rest of the Aesthetics crew were left heartbroken. Chest Bra fell into depression and went from 83 to 70 kilos in just 6 months. But after so much time of swallowing the pain, Chest Bra picked himself back up because he needed to spread the Zyzz legacy. On March 23rd, 2012, Chest Bra posted a video titled Zyzz the Legacy. The video, which now has almost 18 million views, has the goal of spreading the legend of a Zyzz. Although a Zyzz has passed away, he is still alive with us today. His legacy continues to inspire gym bros today to take control of their life. His everlasting message is to forget what everyone else thinks about you and chase your dreams.